For more than a decade, the iconic cop drama Blue Bloods has kept audiences hooked with its powerful portrayal of the Reagan family and their unwavering commitment to law enforcement in New York City. But behind the badge, plenty of surprising things happened that most fans never heard about. Did you know the series was nearly filmed in Toronto instead of New York? Or that Jennifer Esposito's sudden exit from the show sparked major controversy and headlines? Get ready to be surprised as we reveal 12 shocking behind-the-scenes facts about Blue Bloods that even the biggest fans probably never knew. Number 1. Danny Reagan's sons are real-life brothers. One of the most surprising behind-the-scenes facts about Blue Bloods is that the actors who play Danny Reagan's sons are actual brothers in real life. Andrew and Tony Terracciano, who portray Sean and Jack Reagan, aren't just siblings on screen. They share a genuine brotherly bond off-screen as well. That real-life connection brings an added layer of authenticity to their performances, with their natural chemistry and instinctive rapport clearly visible in their scenes together. Even more interesting, the age gap between Sean and Jack on the show matches the real age difference between Andrew and Tony. When they joined Blue Bloods at just 8 and 6 years old, both had already begun building acting careers. Tony had appeared in several minor roles, including voice work as Wilson on the animated series Chuggington from 2008 to 2011, which helped him sharpen his skills early on. Andrew soon followed, landing his first major role as Jack Reagan on the Blue Bloods. Growing up on the show, the brothers matured alongside their characters in front of millions of viewers. This unique dynamic allowed the series to portray sibling relationships in a way that feels natural and emotionally grounded. Fans often notice how closely their on-screen relationship mirrors their real-life bond, adding depth to the Reagan family storylines, from everyday school struggles to meaningful family dinner scenes. As they've grown older, the two brothers have shown interest in different paths. Tony has focused more on his education, suggesting ambitions beyond acting, while Andrew has remained comfortable in his role on Blue Bloods and may pursue additional acting opportunities in the future. Together, their real-life connection continues to enhance the show's realistic and relatable family dynamic. Number 2. Filming nearly moved to Toronto. Despite Blue Bloods being deeply rooted in New York City, the production nearly relocated to Toronto due to financial pressures. Filming in New York comes with steep costs, including permits, locations, and labor. To manage budgets, many productions choose Toronto, which offers diverse cityscapes and generous tax incentives that can easily stand in for New York on screen. During the show's early seasons, rising expenses sparked serious discussions about moving production north. Such a shift could have compromised the show's realism, as New York City's distinctive atmosphere plays a vital role in the series' identity. Few fans realized just how close Blue Bloods came to filming its iconic New York scenes somewhere else entirely. Ultimately, the decision to stay was driven by the irreplaceable authenticity of New York itself. The city's landmarks, cultural significance, and unmistakable energy were considered essential to the storytelling. Support from city officials and access to film tax incentives also helped offset some of the financial strain. By remaining in New York, Blue Bloods stayed true to its roots and preserved the genuine city backdrop that audiences love. That commitment to authenticity has played a major role in the show's long-running success and its realistic portrayal of life within the NYPD. Number 3. A cast member was controversially fired. Amy Carlson, who played Linda Reagan on Blue Bloods, was unexpectedly written out of the series after season 7. Her character's death, revealed in the season 8 premiere, came as a complete shock to viewers and quickly became one of the show's most talked-about twists. Linda Reagan had become a beloved character, and her sudden absence left a noticeable emotional gap in the series. What made the situation even more controversial was the way her exit was handled. Instead of an on-screen farewell, Linda's death was briefly explained off-screen as the result of a helicopter crash that occurred between seasons. Many fans felt this approach was rushed and disrespectful, believing the character deserved a more meaningful and emotional send-off. Amy Carlson herself later expressed surprise and disappointment over the decision. In interviews, she revealed that she had hoped for a stronger storyline to mark her departure, one that properly honored Linda Reagan's importance to the show. Her reaction fueled speculation about poor communication and a lack of respect from the producers. The impact of Carlson's exit extended beyond viewers. Donnie Wahlberg, who portrayed her on-screen husband Danny Reagan, openly shared his shock and sadness. Their chemistry had been a cornerstone of the series, and fans took to social media to voice their frustration, arguing that Linda Reagan was essential to the show's family dynamic. In response to the backlash, the producers acknowledged the audience's reaction, but stood by their choice. They explained that Linda's death was meant to push the story forward and create new emotional arcs, particularly for Danny Reagan's character. Number 4. Danny Reagan is played by a former boy band star. Another surprising behind-the-scenes fact about Blue Bloods is that Danny Reagan is portrayed by Donnie Wahlberg, a former member of the hugely popular boy band New Kids on the Block. Formed in the 1980s, the group quickly rose to global fame and became one of the most successful boy bands of all time. Donnie was one of the original members, alongside Jordan Knight, Jonathan Knight, Joey McIntyre, and Danny Wood. After the band split in 1994, Wahlberg smoothly transitioned into acting. He took on a wide range of film and television roles, gradually proving his versatility and depth as a performer. In 2010, he landed the role of Danny Reagan on Blue Bloods, a part that would define a new chapter in his career. His portrayal of the tough, dedicated NYPD detective, balanced by deep loyalty to his family, has become one of the show's strongest pillars and a major reason for its enduring popularity. Number 5. Tom Selleck was the original Thomas Magnum. Another fascinating fact about Blue Bloods is that Tom Selleck, who plays Commissioner Frank Reagan, first rose to superstardom as Thomas Magnum in the classic TV series Magnum, PI airing from 1980 to 1988. The show featured Selleck as a laid-back yet sharp private investigator living in Hawaii. His perfect blend of toughness, humor, and effortless charm made Thomas Magnum one of the most iconic characters in television history. Magnum PI was a massive success, dominating ratings throughout the 1980s. Selleck's performance was central to that popularity and earned him an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series in 1984. The role became the foundation of his career, opening doors to major film roles and cementing his status as a TV legend. From the signature mustache to the Hawaiian shirts and the famous Ferrari, Thomas Magnum became inseparable from Selleck's public image. After Magnum PI, Selleck continued working steadily in film and television, appearing in movies and guest roles across various series. However, his return to the small screen in 2010 as Frank Reagan on Blue Bloods marked a major comeback. As the authoritative yet compassionate NYPD commissioner and patriarch of the Reagan family, Selleck once again captivated audiences and proved his lasting appeal. Number 6. Tom Selleck almost shaved his iconic mustache. Tom Selleck's mustache is one of the most recognizable features in Hollywood, becoming legendary during his Magnum PI years. It played a huge role in shaping his tough but charming persona and eventually became a defining part of his identity. When he transitioned into Blue Bloods, the mustache remained almost. During the first season, producers reportedly suggested that Selleck shave it off, feeling it might make him look too old. Selleck strongly disagreed, believing the mustache was essential to his image and the connection he shared with fans. To him, it added warmth, authority, and relatability to his characters. Fortunately, CBS executives sided with Selleck and allowed him to keep it. In hindsight, it proved to be the right decision. Commissioner Frank Reagan without his signature mustache would feel far less commanding and iconic than viewers know him today. Number 7. Commissioner Reagan's house is a real New York location. Blue Bloods is widely praised for its authenticity, especially in its portrayal of New York City and the everyday lives of the Reagan family. Commissioner Frank Reagan's home plays a central role in the series, serving as the setting for family dinners, emotional conversations, and debates about law enforcement and morality. The house used as Frank Reagan's residence is a real, well-known filming location in New York City. In real life, it is owned by Maronite Middle Eastern Catholics and is located at 8070 Harborview Terrace in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. While the home is not open to the public, fans can still view it from the outside. Using real locations like Commissioner Reagan's house helps ground the series in reality, giving viewers a stronger sense of place. For fans, recognizing these real-world settings deepens the connection to the characters and enhances the immersive New York atmosphere that defines Blue Bloods. Number 8. A former NYPD detective reviews the scripts. Blue Bloods takes realism seriously, and that's partly because a former NYPD detective is directly involved in shaping the scripts. His name is James Nucaro, and his role is to review episodes before filming to ensure the stories reflect real-life police work as closely as possible. With years of experience in law enforcement, Nucaro helps fine-tune dialogue, procedures, and scenarios so they feel authentic rather than exaggerated. In an interview with Country Living, Nucaro revealed just how detailed his work is. He explained that for a typical 56-page script, he might return 5 to 10 pages of notes, often adjusting dialogue to include accurate police terminology and jargon. This commitment to authenticity is one reason many real-life police officers are fans of the show. By consulting a former NYPD detective, Blue Bloods goes beyond surface-level accuracy. The series captures the true complexities of police work, including the relationships between officers and the ethical dilemmas they face while enforcing the law. Number 9. Len Cariou is only 6 years older than Tom Selleck. Another surprising casting fact about Blue Bloods is the small age gap between Len Cariou and Tom Selleck. Cariou, who plays Henry Reagan, is only about 6 years older than Selleck, who portrays his on-screen son, Frank Reagan. Despite this, Henry Reagan is depicted as a seasoned, retired NYPD commissioner and the symbolic backbone of the Reagan family's long-standing traditions. Thanks to strong performances and careful production choices, the father-son relationship feels completely believable. Cariou and Selleck share a natural chemistry built on respect, warmth, and occasional disagreement, perfectly capturing the dynamic of a family deeply rooted in law enforcement. The show's costume and makeup teams also play a crucial role in selling the age difference. Cariou is styled with makeup techniques that subtly emphasize age, along with conservative, traditional clothing that reinforces his role as the family elder. Meanwhile, Selleck's appearance reflects Frank Reagan's active leadership as police commissioner. Because of the show's skilled storytelling and the actors' convincing performances, most viewers never notice the minimal real-life age difference. Instead, they remain fully immersed in the emotional relationships and generational legacy at the heart of Blue Bloods. Number 10. Bridget Moynihan played John Wick's wife. Bridget Moynihan, who stars as Assistant District Attorney Aaron Reagan on Blue Bloods, also appeared in a key role in the hit action film John Wick. In the 2014 movie, she portrayed Helen Wick, the wife of the title character. Although her role was brief, it served as the emotional foundation of the entire film. On Blue Bloods, Aaron Reagan is a central figure in the Reagan family, known for her strong moral compass, dedication to justice, and complicated family relationships. In John Wick, however, Moynihan's character plays a different but equally important role. Helen's death and the final gift she leaves behind for John, a puppy, sets off the chain of events that drive the movie's intense storyline. Helen Wick appears through touching flashbacks and video messages that reveal John's happier past. Despite limited screen time, Moynihan's performance adds emotional depth and helps audiences understand the profound sense of loss that motivates John Wick to return to the violent world he once left behind. Number 11. The family dinner scenes are hard to film. One of the most iconic and beloved elements of Blue Bloods is the Reagan family dinner scene. Nearly every episode features one, reinforcing the show's central theme of family unity. However, these scenes are far more challenging to film than they appear on screen. Each dinner sequence can take up to 5 hours to shoot, with close-ups and coverage needed for as many as 9 cast members, along with constant table resets to maintain food continuity. The process is time-consuming and exhausting. As a result, the cast often finds creative ways to cope with the long hours. Bridget Moynihan reportedly laughs her way through the stress, while Donnie Wahlberg sometimes sneaks off to nap on a couch on the adjacent living room set. Tom Selleck has his own clever method. When the camera is on him, he often pretends to butter his bread instead of eating. This helps him avoid overeating and keeps the food props consistent between takes. Number 12. The Catholic League protested an episode. At one point, the Catholic League praised Blue Bloods for being one of the few television shows to portray Catholicism in a fair and respectful way, largely because Frank Reagan is shown as a devoted churchgoer. However, that positive relationship shifted in 2014 after a controversial episode aired. In the episode, Frank Reagan remarked that the Catholic Church was somewhat behind the times regarding its stance on homosexuality. Catholic League President Bill Donahue stated that his organization received numerous complaints following the broadcast. The episode also included storylines involving a cardinal questioning his sexual identity and an openly lesbian nun. The Catholic League argued that these portrayals unfairly challenged the Church's teachings and authority on matters of faith and morality. Donahue accused CBS of alienating its audience and strongly criticized the network, claiming it was turning against Catholic viewers with what he viewed as an attack on their beliefs.